All right, let's get into this week's training vlog. So this was 2 weeks ago. I competed Queen City Classic over at Heavy Metal Barbell here in Charlotte. Sean and Taylor's gym, good friends of ours, and we absolutely love them. Love their gym, love that meet and that competition. Literally the best lifting day of my life by far. Absolutely. And well, I mean, I could go back to kettlebell sport. When I took second place at World Championships in South Korea, that was probably the absolute best lifting day of my life, but different sport and a different time, you know. This was, now I am weightlifting, so same, but different, right? So that's a Russian saying that our friends over in Russia taught us. Same. It's the same but different. Anyways, so this was a couple weeks ago. I think this is my 7th or 8th competition, I think, something like that. Seriously, absolutely amazing day of lifting. And this was the best training block I have ever had. So let's get into the training block and then just meet prep the week of the meet. We'll go through that, just some light lifting, and then we'll get into the actual meet. So let's get to lifting. All right. So snatches, just a bunch of snatches, and I edited this together super fast. Same thing on these cleans. Cleans were good. Everything was feeling good. So I was very happy, right? 2 weeks ago, I put up a huge training total PR, and that previous to this meet was probably the best lifting day ever in my weightlifting career. So snatches here, powers, and me telling Jermaine to get the fuck out of my way. All right, some hang clean powers. These are probably some of the best hang clean powers I have ever put on. Seriously. Just good speed, good leg drive. Quick clip of Gabby. Gabby had a pretty good day. Both Gabby and Aelin, little struggle on snatches, but both of them put up clean and jerk PRs. So overall, they did really great. This was Gabby's first meet and Aislin's 4th meet, I think, something like that. So here's some back squats. I think these are just triples. It's 105. And again, just feeling really strong going into this meet. So I was really happy. I was fully expecting to have Lindsay smack that ass on her way by, and she didn't. And I was kind of surprised by that. All right, snatches a couple days before. I think this is Wednesday. Yeah, day 3 before, and then clean and jerks, just nice and light, 70%. And then Thursday, just did some really easy, just did some push-ups and some pull-ups and some kettlebell swings and walking on the treadmill, and that was it. And then Friday, just stretching, did some work on the bare bar, and then some walking on the treadmill, and that was it. All right, here we go. Lifting day. I'm going to let these play through, and then I'm going to come back and commentate them.
Strong over the temple pole. Excellent job. Notice 42 kilos, please. That's an automatic increment from the pole. We'll probably see a change here in 1 second. A at 45 kilos for the pole's third attempt. Unless she decides to go up. begins.
Back for some commentary. Snatches, this block seriously felt amazing. I knew I had PRs coming. Funny thing on that snatch opener, I dropped it before they gave me the down command, and I basically the light turned on and the buzzer hit as I started dropping it. So they gave it to me, and even my coach was like, seriously, bro, you got to hold that for like a second longer. And I left. I absolutely knew. So super awesome to have, right, that whole crew of people that you see there in the background. Beyond amazing to have all of those people behind me, seriously. So 81, I knew this was going to fly. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. The confidence going up to that bar was absolutely unreal. Super strong. Jacob Penner, Olga. To have Olga handling me, and that's Alex behind my coach, Reilly over there to the side, right? Even Therese back on the back. All of these guys. Seriously, this is an awesome crew. 92 opener. Seriously, probably the easiest opener I've ever hit. This 96, it was all right. To be honest, it looks better than it felt. It didn't feel amazing, and I could tell that even my coach pulled back. Artez, not Therese, in the background there. Daniel over there taking video, and of course, the wife standing behind me. So I knew. I just zero fear, no fear, and just pull it high and get under it, right? Of course, Lindsay in the background, absolutely zero emotion. Mickey back there, and Brian, Alex, everybody back there is so supportive. And I knew all I had to do was stand this up. I knew I could hit this jerk. And I cannot tell you how happy I was. I may not show it. I wasn't super emotional or excited. I tried to keep it together, but I was extremely happy. So again, by far the best lifting day ever. I cannot even explain to you guys. This training block felt amazing. Everything clicked. Everything came together. To be honest, I'm eating, but more than I have ever eaten like in my entire life. So just eating a ton, right? Going up like 5 kilos in body weight and just getting stronger. I hit back squat PRs on this block. I hit front squat PRs on this block, snatch PRs, clean and jerk PRs, and it all finally came together. The past year, like last year, I had 2 not so great meets. One meet, I cut weight and I was sick, and it absolutely destroyed me. And then the second meet, I'm not going to lie to you, I think we figured out what it was. I had way too much caffeine at that meet. I felt like I was disconnected from my body. Like my brain was like functioning, but it was like not firing. It was the weirdest feeling. I felt out of body. It was really strange. And I talked to a bunch of lifters about this, and they've all experienced the same thing. It's people who don't take a ton of caffeine. So I figured this out, and I tried some things when I went through, sub max out and max out totals the weeks leading up to this meet. All I had was 1 cup of coffee and then a Monster, and I didn't like pound the whole thing. It was just like a few sips here and there. And just that is the perfect amount of caffeine to wake me up and get me to fire a little harder. But if I take too much, I'm just disconnected. So again, everything came together. I cannot thank everybody enough for the help and support. My coach, Olga, the wife, my crew here at the gym, Alex, Reilly, Daniel, the whole crew for helping me out. Seriously, just thank you to everybody. And thank you guys for watching all of these videos. I know that it's only 40, 50, maybe 100 people. And I'm perfectly okay with that because I absolutely love to lift. I love to compete and I love to coach. And I enjoy making these videos. And I could honestly care less if only 10 people watch these. If one person watches this and they're like, hell yeah, and that gets them fired up, that's all I need. All I need is that one person to get a little bit of motivation, right? A little bit of inspiration from these videos, and that means the world to me. So thank you guys for watching these. That's it. Till the next time. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.